All right, David, this man's going on about tolls. Now, coming from your electorate, Castle Hill or Borkham Hills, you've got to take the M2. If you're using your car, how much?
Well, it's about $6, but it depends on when you get on and off.
No, it's $8.20.
It depends if you use.
It's $8.20.
Yeah,
if you were driving a truck.
If you get on and off.
If you're driving a truck, how much?
Yeah, well, it's got a loading on that. It's about $13, but
$24.59.
I always
$24.59.
I tell my
David, $24.59.
Yeah, Alan, it's Sydney is an expensive city. It's why it comes in the top 10 most attractive cities in the world.
Do you know what this is doing?
That's why we've had.
But hang on, do you know what this is doing to the work of the tradesmen? I mean, if you took the North Connex first, how much?
Well, Alan, can I just say, North Connex is the one that services my electorate, and it is very, very popular for two reasons. A, it means that we can get to the Central Coast within an hour, and our families can have picnics and go to the beach on the weekend. But secondly, it's taken all of the traffic off Pennant Hills Road. Now, I can tell you, if you're asking me to criticise North Connex, I'm not going to, because my electorate is.
We're not asking you to do that.
Thrilled at it.
We're criticising the toll, not the project. Chris, what do you make of these figures?
So unless you're a truck driver,
$24.59.
you get Pennant Hills Road, and so unless you're a truck driver, you use Pennant Hills Road.
Oh,
and guess what? There's much less traffic on it, and it's free.
Chris, tolls. You've gone on about this. What's the answer?
Yeah. No, look, they're strangling Sydney, Alan. And look, one of the big false choices the government's been putting out is that it's the only way to build infrastructure. The M5 will be paid off 15 times over as a result of the privatisation.
That is, I'm sorry, Alan,
it's absolutely
that is just
true.
completely.
Look, you always say this is not true without a shred of evidence to back it up, Adam. David.
Well, no, it
this
isn't
is the
true.
situation.
It isn't
Tolls
true,
are strangling Sydney. Sydney is the most tolled city in the entire world. It's been presided over by David Ellen. He's done it in a deliberate way, and it's hurting families. And there's some families in Western Sydney that pay over $5,000 a year in tolls.
Well, Chris,
there has to be a better way.
If it's not true, David, if it's not true, David,
we've given them sessions.
David, if it's not true, away you go.
Alan, we have done more to mitigate the cost of living for families than any other government in the country. If you go into Service New South Wales, like I have, the concierge there will immediately take about $600 off the cost of living for the average family. But I'm sorry, the Labor leader cannot stand up in this state after the way they rewrote the M2 contract, and then they also made it impossible for people to drive down Epping Road, forcing them onto the M2. They have no credentials. I'm happy to take criticism.
The current Liberal government has been in power for 10 years, is strangling Sydney with cost of living
Chris,
claims,
who was a
and they're hurting
policy
Western Sydney
advisor when these
families, and they're
policies were
doing
made.
nothing about it.
Now,
absolutely nothing.
Listen.
No, I'm sorry.
We'll go to the tape.
You have no shred of credibility on this one.
Can I just say, on this program 2 weeks ago, this is a really important point.
You were a policy advisor in this government when these policies were made.
Right.
He's just so aggressive, and you know he's on the run, Alan, when he's screaming at the camera.
No, but hang on. No. We'll resume this. You said, David, it's a very important issue to debate, and we'll resume it next week. I really thank you for the spirited engagement, and we'll talk next time. There they are, David Elliott and Chris Minns.